Yes, sir. It's your boy B Hayes. We back with another one, guys. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Before we do that, watch out for spam, WhatsApp in the comments down below. Feel free to join VIP to be alerted, never get in and out of plays. Also, get your free stock from down below as well. Hit your boy up for a 15-minute, 30-minute phone call. Change your perspective on the overall market. Full of value, full of gems. Let's go ahead and take a look at it, guys. See what's going on. As we know, AMC starting to pop off, starting to get a nice gain some traction, just as we've seen GameStop did on the other week when it popped off over 30%. Pretty sure AMC, when it already did, it's supposed to win off. It's supposed to win off what it went off today. I was gonna say it's supposed to win off by 30% as well, but it actually did exactly what it intended to do today. And what I mean exactly by that is, we know the media like to control the narratives, guys, and it'll pop, and then they'll say, "Oh, the reason why it popped is because we got a rumor going on here with Amazon," which is true. We're gonna talk about that too, share our opinion again, see what's up with that, see what's in the air, anything new come out. But as we know, guys, that's what they try to run with. They always try to run with a narrative. That's why a lot of the times moves don't be happening yet in the market, because they got to wait until they get all their paperwork together for something to be in front of the news. So something can, and the reason they do that is because they don't want people to know that the market is ran more off technicals and more off price action than it is with what the hell they saying, what the hell they got to say. That makes sense. And it's proof in the pudding, right? It's right here. Before the news even was disclosed that Amazon will possibly buy out AMC, because AMC is roughly, they could buy them out for about $4 billion. Before that was even disclosed, we was already seeing that AMC was going to run up exactly where it went to, guys. For the ones that seen the previous video, I already know this, and the ones VIP, of course, already know. But it was like AMC broke resistance at $4.64, and it got a gap fill to $5.40. So once it broke 464, I told them this thing could run straight to 540. It wasn't an alert though, because we was already in on other plays. I like swim at your own risk. This is the info. I mean, I'm pretty sure people are going to use it though once they seen what I seen. Excuse me. And I was like, use $4.60, 464 as support for protection. So we was only going to risk losing 5 to 10 cents in order to gain a whole dollar. So that's real meticulous, you know, knowing your plan, knowing exactly what you're doing. That's professional trading right there, guys. And that's why I say we need to just sit back and wait for predictable, the best moments, to where we like, man, I'd be crazy if I don't take this shot. It makes sense. So you already know, guys. But anyways, shortly after that, we end up, selling at the peak too, at $5.30. We was like sold or whatnot. We were like, see, if we sit back and wait for the perfect play, it'll be like this. Why I went straight to the target between 530 and 540. So that was great. And it actually went up to $5.38. 540 exactly almost. So if we go ahead and take a look at it though, guys, we see Biden right here with Biden. I was telling you guys this before. You see how they coming out with the banks, the hot and cold tactics with the banks now. First, when the banks first crashed, Silicon Valley Bank, then right behind that, Signature Bank crashed. And I told you guys a whole bunch of other banks was going to crash. It's going to be a domino effect. Then we've seen articles that 150 banks was in a position to possibly failing. And next thing you know, we just seen banks crashing left and right, guys. And as I told you this was happening, they was saying that, they didn't have no relief packages for some of these banks at first, saying, oh, we don't got no money to support you. Then they came back the next day or the next few hours and said, oh, we do got some to support you. That hot and cold tactic, not knowing, because they know once bad stuff happening, if they just go with the narrative of bad, they know the market is going to what it theoretically should be. The market should come down crumbling, but they'll let it. So they have to do them hot and cold tactics just to have, just to play with that market, guys. I can't really explain and get it all out, but you'll get it. You'll get it as you continue to digest all this information and be involved and see all the tricks and the fuckery that they, put out. And I hate to cuss. I'm trying to stop cussing. But as you guys can see, and I also want to bring something else to you guys' attention, but let's take a look at this. We got right here Biden. He just stated Biden says banking crisis is not over yet. And that's what I was telling you guys in the last video. I already knew that. He ain't got to tell me that. I'm pretty sure, that, like I said, a lot of this stuff be common sense as well, guys. President Joe Biden said on Tuesday he has done what is possible to address the banking crisis with available authorities, but that is not over yet. The failure of SVB and days later Signature Bank set off a broader loss of investors' confidence in the banking sector that plummeted stocks and stoked fears of a full-blown financial crisis. A deal to rescue Swiss banks, CS, last week, and a sale of SVB's assets to First Citizens this week has helped restore some of the calm to the markets, but investors remain wary of more troubles lurking in the financial system. Like I was telling you guys in the previous video, like, it's common sense. Even though y'all say, you know, the buyouts and all that stuff, the little relief, the little extra money, that don't mean nothing. America is done. America is folding. America is crumbling. So let's go ahead and take a further look at this as well, guys. Now we know, I told you guys about the TikTok thing, why they trying to get rid of TikTok, because America have a whole plan. These people have a full-blown plan that they're in the mix of doing. Like, the world will never go back the same. Ever since COVID and ever since 2020, 2021, like how that whole, we done, you know, been missed. Like, the world will never get back to ordinary. It's about to get weirder and weirder. So anyways, that's why they try to get rid of TikTok, because with TikTok would have stayed around, people as a whole, man, we would end up coming together, all moving to a place without needing, you know, nothing in the world for everybody growing. They growing food, they fixing cars. Because, you know, I ain't want to get too technical, but we don't really need money. We never needed money to be here. If we go back in time, everything we need is already here. Water, the apples, the food, the shelter, the tree, like the woods, everything we need is already in nature for us to use to be able to live comfortably and never have to go out and buy anything. And it was called, I forgot what it's called exactly, but like the man to go out there and catch and kill the food. Because you may say, how you gonna need certain people? It was like a tat for tat. We just exchange services. We don't exchange money, we exchange services. So just like how I got a skill, just same thing what I be thinking now. Like if somebody else that a beast in real estate or a beast at something else, we ain't got to pay for the services. You just tell me what you know and how you learn to make these millions of dollars in real estate, and I'll tell you what I know and what I learned how to make, you know, hundreds of thousands in the market. So same, you know, whatnot. But anyway, if we go back in time, that same thing would be taking place, just on a different scale. Meaning the men go out and hunt and kill and find the food, bring it back. The women are prepared. That's a win for win. We had to kill it. They cooked it. We ain't no need to pay each other the money. We both doing, you know, playing a part, playing our roles. Same thing with every other scenario that you'll try to hit me with to try to tell us how we don't supposed to be living free, but we actually do. Even with the animals, like horses. Horses is our rides, carriages and stuff. That's how we get around. That's free. No gas, no nothing. You already know, man. But even electricity, that's in nature. Look up Nikola Tesla. He was going to give everyone in the world free electricity. That's why they end up killing them. He also got they can run cars off of water, get water power cars, and now they end up killing the guy that did that as well until they could get control of it. Now Porsche is coming out with a water fuel car once they got control over it. This is real information. I ain't mean to get off topic, guys, but that's real stuff that you already know. But anyways, the government, the feds, the White House gives agencies 30 days to wipe TikTok off federal devices. See, they ain't playing no games. All this other stuff that's going on, and y'all so quickly ready to do this, right? So it's insane. But anyways, on top of that, what we got going on is, I probably can't even find that. That may be enough for this video. I don't want to hold you guys that long. See, right here, I got to tell you, this is what I want to show you guys earlier. One of the best traders in Congress sells shares of a disgraced regional bank on the day of stock crash. A member of Congress sold shares of a regional bank that wobbled during the month's banking crisis. The move could put more pressure on banning members of Congress from buying and selling stocks while in office. So basically, a Congress member, which we already know this stuff, but it's crazy that the proof is out here, it's putting in our face that a Congress member sold off a bank, sold off regional bank before it went tumbling, crashing down, guys, over, 90% before them stocks fumble like that. And I'm pretty sure when they sold it, they end up buying, they ain't just saved themselves money from losing money, they also made money. They ain't just sell it. They knew the move was happening. They bought puts, they bet against it, and they made a shit ton of money. One of those, you can look it up, do your research. Somebody in Congress and White House somewhere put a couple bands, 3,000 or something, during this banking crisis and made $1 million. Crazy, ain't it? I know. But anyways, man, you already know what to do. Add your boy on Instagram at the B Hayes Show, guys. We going up. VIP did well today. Even I played that was looking bad. It even came back. I know you guys know what I'm talking about, which was what was it? First, no, it wasn't First City. It was First Republican Bank. First Republic Bank. It dropped on I dipped on our target, but I felt as if, you know, like let me put this out there. Whenever it dropped very quick, I felt it gradually got to that price that to being a sale for me, but it quickly did. If you guys notice, like it dropped fast. So whenever it dropped fast like that, that's like an artificial drop to me, and I stick around to see will it quickly get back to that point. And you see how usually how you know it's artificial drop is whenever it dropped that fast and it ended the day right where it should have ended at. It should have never did that drop like that. It did it just to get people like me that know this stuff up out of that position, right? Because it obviously, you see what happened. So anyways, it ended at 1365, and I said to get out spot with 1350. How it ended right back fast to where after dropping it, like, it was artificial. So anyways, I ended up staying in that. Amari looking like we're going to sell that for a profit. Bed Bath & Beyond, we got in that. Hopefully we sell that for a profit tomorrow as well. That's looking good now after I was at 80 cents. So you already know what to do, guys. I love you. Add your boy on Instagram at The B Hayes Show, and we go.